Did you know you have the power to change your life? It all depends on your beliefs. If you have limiting beliefs, you limit yourself. I'm Becky Beach, and I'm here to help you overcome your limiting beliefs so you can design your dream life. This is the Becky Beach Show. Well, hey everybody, welcome to the Becky Beach Show. I'm Becky, and joining me today is a fabulous mom of three, Kristen Roush. Kristen, please tell us about yourself.
Hi, Becky. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm so happy to be here. So my name is Kristen. As you said, I'm a stay-at-home mom of three. Before I was a stay-at-home mom, I actually worked as a legal assistant, believe it or not, at the district attorney's office. And so, then the virus came and the pandemic came and everything went crazy. And I lost my job in August of 2020. School shut down, daycare shut down. I had to be home with my kids. And from then I was like, what am I going to do? And so then I started trying to find ways to work at home. And that's basically where my online journey began.
I'm so sorry to hear you lost your job. That must have been rough,
Definitely. And it took like 4 months to get unemployment. And actually, like a week before Christmas, I got notified that my stuff went through and I was getting paid because I had no idea how I was even going to get Christmas presents last year. So it was
Oh
like a
no,
miracle. It was like a
yeah.
week before Christmas. And I was just so happy it finally cleared and everything went through. And it was amazing.
Oh, that I'm so glad to hear that. That's still so awful, during Christmas, the kids are expecting presents. It's just how our society is. They're expecting things. Oh my
Right.
goodness, my heart goes out to you. So you're not gonna. You've been doing side hustling, right? Like side hustling with
Yes.
with printables, correct?
Yes. I tried a few different side hustles, virtual assistant, affiliate marketing, and then I really came across the PLR, and I love the idea of printables and PLR. And I'm not like very creative myself. I like making things from scratch, so I loved how these things were already made, and you could just like purchase them and do your own colors and stuff or whatever and resell it. So, at first I was so like excited and I'm like, yes, I'm totally going to do this. And I collected a bunch and collected a bunch. And if I went through my computer, I would probably be looking for days because I have so much
Yeah,
PLR
yeah, yeah.
that I've done nothing with. So I'm disappointed in myself, because I've wasted
Oh,
money and I know I could probably get somewhere with it and I just don't do it.
oh. Why do you think you feel like that?
So I have a lot of fear, and I have a lot of like imposter syndrome feelings, and like who am I? Nobody knows me. Who's gonna buy from me? And like I grew up in a very like poor household. Like
Mm-hmm.
money was hard to come by. You have to work really hard to get money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I lived with my grandmother at a very young age, so I didn't have like parents actually, and so I wasn't like praised a lot growing up and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and so I like lack confidence, huge lack of confidence, imposter syndrome, fear. So all the PLR button just sits there. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, PLR stands for private label rights. It's commercial use content that you can buy and resell as your own. So how'd you even find out about PLR?
So I honestly don't remember like the very first thing I came across. And I think maybe it was when I was trying to do the affiliate marketing because I came across like Warrior Plus and like ClickBank and all that. And I think I seen somebody selling like PLR. So I was like, well, what does PLR even stand for? What is this? So then I found out and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing that that's a thing, that people do that. And, even like courses, entire courses people make, you can buy
Mm-hmm.
and resell as your own. I was like, like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And that's amazing. So I think it was when I was trying to promote like ClickBank items and stuff like for affiliate marketing, that's when I came across PLR the first time, and then I signed up for like all your guys' list. I've been a member of your list for a long time, and
Oh,
like so many people in the PLR space I get emails from daily, and I'm still buying PLR. I'm like, I'm gonna do something with that, and then I don't.
Oh, so you continue to buy it even though you haven't been doing things like. So what makes you want to buy it if you're not going to do anything with it?
Because I think I'm like caught up in the moment and I'm like, that looks
Mm-hmm.
so amazing and like I can sell that. And then I buy it, and I'm like, well, nobody even knows who I am. I don't have any followers or like, like who, because I think I struggle really too with like marketing,
Mm-hmm.
like I am not good at marketing at all. And I'm pretty much an introvert. So I don't really put myself out there. I'm not like having conversations with people all day or, and selling, like it's selling is hard for me to do.
So why do you think that?
I think because, like I said, because I'm pretty much introverted. So
Oh,
I don't,
introvert. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't, like, I basically stay to myself. Like, even in my personal life, it's basically my kids, my boyfriend, my grandmother. Like, I don't really have many friends. Like, I don't go out, and to parties or anything. I pretty
Mm-hmm.
much, I stay home in my safe space. And so I'm not like, out there on the internet, trying to talk to people or anything like that, So it's like, who's gonna buy my thing if I'm not like talking to anybody? So I think talking to people and gaining the confidence to talk to people as well, like even coming on your show today was a little bit scary.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. Well, let me tell you something. I'm also introverted. Like people steal my energy, and if I'm with lots of people, like at the end of the day, I just want to curl up and take a nap in my bed. Because
Right.
people just take my energy from me, and like my sister's the opposite. She's an extrovert, so like she's just so good at putting herself out there. She's a teacher, she's always talking and jabbing, and she's all these friends, and I
Yeah.
sometimes feel like awful because I want to be like that. I want to have lots of friends, but I don't. I just don't have that many
Right.
friends either.
Right.
And as for selling, I make myself do stuff because if I don't sell, then I won't be able to support my family. My family is depending on me to make this business work. Like I quit
Right.
my job last month to do this. So I just work for my why. Like you have these 3 kids. Like, can't you think of your kids? Like maybe you should put yourself out there more for your kids. Like have them be your why.
Yes. And I try to think of that more, and that's when I actually, got a job that I'm going to be starting next week that's not in my business, that's putting an hourly rate in myself,
Mm-hmm.
capping the amount of money I can make. And, it disappoints me that I haven't tried to make my business work more and stuff, and like I'm grateful I'm still going to be able to work from home, but, it's not my dream to work for somebody else. And, I want my own business, and I see all these other people out there doing it, I try to talk to myself like you can do that too, and but then I most recently actually became a certified happy for no reason trainer, and I haven't done much with my certificate, but I'm trying to put myself out there to do that because that cost a little bit of money, and also that has been helping me a little bit more with my own like issues, working on my mindset and confidence and everything. So I think I am getting better than where I used to
Mm-hmm.
be, but I still have a lot of pushing of myself to do to take that leap, and start making money in my own business. So
Yeah, that could be hard to get out of our comfort zones because we're so used to doing something a certain way. But when we know in our heart that we want to do something, like maybe put ourselves out there and maybe make a YouTube video or a podcast like I'm doing, like it took me a long time to get over my fear. I was living in fear because I'm kind of overweight and I was afraid that that I was like, who's gonna want to watch me? I'm fat. They're gonna say like that's just a fat lady. What does she know? So I was thinking that way, and I was living in fear, kind of like what you're doing. Like you're living in fear right now. You're afraid, to put yourself out there and actually get in front of people and say, hey, I'm Kristen Roush. I'm here. I'm here. Look at my beautiful things. Because I looked at your story. You have gorgeous products. You're just
right.
gorgeous. And like anybody would want to purchase these. You just gotta like promote yourself and get in front of the right people.
Right. And I listened to your podcast episode last week or the week before where you told your story. And
Mm-hmm.
that made me gain a lot of confidence and hearing your story. And I'm glad you didn't, by the way, I'm glad you didn't edit the part out where you got emotional
Oh yeah,
because
well, I was thinking about doing that because I was like, oh, what if they're gonna think I'm some crybaby and you know.
no, I love that. That was like real and authentic, and I think we need more of that too. So Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of like where you said that you grew up poor and you lived in scarcity, like you thought
Yeah.
money was hard to come by. So now when you have an hourly rate attached to you, you're kind of thinking outside the box. You're not accepting that. Like you want to make more than that hourly rate. You're worth more than that rate.
Right.
Like I won't ask you to tell what it is, but like whatever it is, I'm sure you feel that you're worth more an hour than that.
Right. Yeah. Because yeah, it's just gonna probably barely pay the bills, and so I know I'm still gonna have to do more on top of working a 40-hour, you know, a week job. Like I'm still gonna have to do more to even, be able to enjoy life a little bit or anything, because that's just gonna barely pay the bills. And I want to live comfortably and be able to afford things for my kids, and for once on a Christmas not have to worry about a Christmas.
Oh, yo, yeah. Yeah, it's just like what I've been doing is buying presents when I see something on sale. Like I'm so frugal. Like when I see something on sale, I go, oh, I need to get that, even if it's at the dollar store or Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. Like they have
Right.
really good presents there. You don't have to get your kids something super expensive because they're just a child. Like they
Yeah.
don't know how much something is. Like my
Right.
baby, like I go to kid, it's a secondhand store, and I like to shop there to get lots of toys because it's so much cheaper because he outgrows things so fast anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So you don't have to feel like you have to spend a lot of money.
Right. So yeah, so I think I know what I need to do. It's just that push. And I think our childhoods and everything play a big role in, how we are and who we are, and like, how we're just afraid to, get out there and everything. I think how we grow up and everything, like, just plays a big role in how we're treated and stuff as a kid. And, like you had said in your podcast episode, but, how we're just treated and everything. And then we kind of just like hide and put ourselves away. And, then it kind of feels like, who am I to do this? Or like, nobody's going to buy from me, and, I'm nobody. And like, those are the kind of thoughts I've had and everything. So,
Oh yeah, that's a negative tape that you're running in your head. You need to replace that tape with a positive tape. So instead of saying those negative thoughts, look at yourself in the mirror and go, "I'm Kristen Rush. I'm a gorgeous woman." Because you're very beautiful. I'm a gorgeous woman. I'm smart. Like I can do this. I believe in myself. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get
right,
successful. So you just they'll say those things to yourself, and you build
right,
yourself up because there's going to people in the world that are just going to tear you down. There's going to take you and just throw you right in the mud. There's people out there
right,
that will do that. So if you do that to yourself, what's the point? You gotta at least build yourself up instead of putting yourself down. Because there's people out there that will put you down.
right. Yes, and that's what I'm learning now. And I think I need to make like a morning routine of it. Like every morning, look in the mirror and say those things to myself, and just, yeah, because if I just keep doing the same thing and everything, I'm just gonna, if we keep doing the same thing, we're just gonna keep getting what we always got. So we do need to change. So I know I definitely need to work on myself, and that's what I've been trying to do more lately, because the time just keeps going on, and nothing's changing, you know?
Well, think of it this way: like this time next year, do you still want to be in the same situation, working a 9 to 5 job? Like barely scrimping by, living paycheck to paycheck, or do you want to build a business? Where you have lots of followers and people are buying your stuff, and you're like making videos and podcasts and like putting yourself out there and really really building people up, and helping them and providing value. Like what do you want? What do you want?
Yes, that's what I want for sure. I want to provide value and help people and have the business and everything you just said. That's what I want.
Oh yes,
So I
because
know it's
yeah.
it's not just going to come by magic. I know I need to do the work too.
Oh yeah, yes. Because when you live from scarcity and you're thinking, I'm so poor, I can't do it, I'm so poor, then you're gonna stay poor. But if you start, living from abundance and go, I can do this, I can do this, I can make money. Money is energy. Actually, money is energy, and it just comes
Right.
freely. If you put out the right vibrations into the universe, money will come to you. That's what I've learned. Like I've been putting out value and the right vibrations out, and then I notice money's coming to me every single day. There's not a day that goes by where I don't at least get $1.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, and you're an inspiration too. Like I read your emails every day and look at your website and all your products and everything. And Debbie, I think that was her name, right? Debbie Gardner.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yes.
yes, I love to read all of your guys' stories and how you all started out, and where you are today. And I try to tell myself like you can do that too. It's just I need to give myself that push and push myself every day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course you can do it. Because if I could do it, I was working 60-hour weeks. I don't know how much you're going to be working, but I was working 60-hour weeks. And I had a small baby. And I was still doing this business. Making a blog post every day, not every day, but every week. So I was still doing it, pushing myself and working on my business like every morning. Like I would get up early to work. Even though I was so tired, I just wanted to lay on the couch and watch Netflix. I decided, I was going to do something.
Right. Right. Yes. So I don't know if I need to make more of like a plan, get more organized, like a blog post a day or post a product a day, but then it's just the getting out there and meeting people and actually talking to people.
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like push yourself to do that much, because if you do too much, then you're gonna be like feel overwhelmed and stressed. It's better to just do like what you can each week. Like I was just making one blog post every week. I was working on Saturday, and then I was working on my blog. Like try to get up every day. Around 5 because I had to go into the office at 7. So I would like try to work at least an hour because my commute was an hour. My commute was actually 1 hour to get to and fro. So that was really hard. So you just try to do a little bit at a time, like just do baby steps. Like Dave Ramsey says, like the baby steps, but do it towards your business. Not your financial goals, and just like use it to a business. I would even recommend like checking out this baby steps method, but then thinking about business instead of finance. Just do a
Right.
little bit at a time, to really work yourself to where you want to be. Because, no steps forward is 2 steps back. That's what I always like to say to myself. Because if I don't do anything today, then I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow and the next day. It's become a habit, and I won't be able to do anything. I'll just think, well, I just don't want to do this. Like I haven't done it like yesterday. Why should I do it today? Just make it a
Right.
habit to work on your business. Like at least do something every day. There's one thing. Like don't have any 0 days.
Right. And then another thing is like content. I struggle with content, for blog posts. But I've bought in a lot of PLR too, or, gotten it through free offers and stuff where it's like already made blog posts, for
Mm-hmm.
you. But then I have trouble like, changing up that blog post a little bit or something. Cause I might be wrong, but I don't think you're supposed to use it exactly how you bought it. Cause then I worry like, well, what if somebody else bought this blog post PLR piece and then they posted it and like I'm posting the same exact thing that they have, and I think I just overthink things.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Because Google doesn't like duplicate content, so like I never use those PLR blog posts for my blog. Like I'll hire somebody on Upwork, and they only want like $30 for like a 2,000 word blog post. Like you can find people like that, and a lot of them are in other countries, so the money goes a lot further. So they can probably pay their bills for that $30 for a week. Like you'd think that could be for you because if you're in the U.S., that pays for a meal, but over there, like they can pay for their whole bills.
Right. Yeah, I'll have to check that out because that's another thing I definitely struggle with is content for building my blog.
Oh yeah, yes, like that's what I do. Like I just hire people off of Upwork.com, and then I seldom write anymore. Like I probably should write some more stuff because I got a lot to say. But as for the PLR, using that as blog posts, like I wouldn't do that. Like that PLR, it can be used as email. Like maybe you're struggling to write an email and you want to like teach somebody something in your email, but you don't know what to do. Or you could put that in a course, like some course content. But I wouldn't put it
Yeah.
out there on your blog because Google will just think it's duplicate content. You won't be ranked.
Right.
Just be a
Okay.
waste of
That's
time.
good advice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just wasting your time. Like so I wouldn't even bother with even adding anything to it because I don't even touch them for a blog.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to sit down and go through all the PLR I've bought in the past year and
Oh
and
yeah,
get
it is
like a
hard to organize it.
yes, and get like a plan together or something and cuz I have started the shop and then it just sits there and now it's like I've wasted all that time that I put into it, unless I keep going, otherwise it's wasted time and energy, when I could make something of it if I just tried. harder.
Yeah, yes. Like I see, you haven't even started. Most people don't even start. Like I'm sure a lot of people watching this or listening to this haven't even started, and you're like thinking about it. But Kristen, you started. You started this like that. You know how huge that
Mhm.
is. How big that is.
I
Like
know, and
you started.
yes, and I think I need to give myself credit for that, for even just starting, and then say
Mm-hmm.
like, and but don't stop now, just keep going,
Mm-hmm.
and because that's another thing I think I have a problem with is starting something and then not finishing it, not following through, like starting it and then it's like the excitement or something wears off or I talk myself out of it, and then it's not finished, like I'm not continuing with it or finishing it.
Yeah, yes. That probably comes from your imposter syndrome too. Like you're thinking about who am I to do this, So maybe that kind of stems from that. But
Yeah.
I feel that way sometimes. Like who am I? Like who am I to do this podcast? Like I'm a nobody. Who's gonna even watch this or listen to this? Like I'm like this. There's so many other people out there that are doing so much better and so much like better than I am. Like why should I even bother? But I thought, hey, well, I have a story, a unique story to tell. And
Right.
you do too. Like you said that you grew up poor, everything, and now you're trying to make something of yourself, and increase your income. And you're trying to live from abundance. You're not accepting the hourly rate. You want to do something better.
Right. Yes. And I dream about that dream daily. Like I wake up dreaming about it, I go to bed dreaming about it, and then I'm still miserable that I haven't gotten there, but it's my own fault too for not, I'm standing in my own way. So I know so I'm happy I at least started, but I definitely need to make some changes and just push myself and get through that imposter syndrome. Because like you said, there is a lot of people out there doing the same thing, but we do all each have our unique story.
Mm-hmm.
And we can help, you know, different people in different ways, and even if we've reached maybe like one person, or can one person listens, or something, it's worth it. Or if one person buys from you, it's worth it. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
just help at least one person. So, and there's lots of people in this world. So I think even with a lot of us doing it, we can help a lot of people because there's so many people in this world.
Yeah, yes, because you only need like they always say like at least an army of like 100 followers is better than than like 10,000 people that don't even open your emails. Like if you just have like 100 people open your emails, then that's better than having 10,000 that don't.
Right. Yes. And I've even started like an email list, like I have email marketing, and I pay like $16 a month for it, but I don't like use it. So it's like wasting money, and I really need to get over myself and get over the all my issues and just go with it and go for it, and that's really what I need to do.
What email provider is it?
So it's Get Response, because I know there's tons of them out there, but currently I'm signed up for Get Response. And I think I did that when I was trying to do the affiliate marketing thing through like Warrior Plus or ClickBank. Somebody that I was following on there, they were given like a tutorial on Get Response, so like that's what I went with. I've looked at the other ones out there and everything, but I just haven't. Do you suggest something different?
Yeah, like I don't know how many email subscribers. How many subscribers do you have? Oh, nobody.
Only like less than 100.
Oh, okay. So you have some. Well, I'd recommend like using maybe like Mailchimp or MailerLite. But if you're doing a email marketing, I mean affiliate marketing, then you probably don't want to use those. Are you doing mostly just selling your own products now, or are you going to do affiliate marketing?
Yeah, it's like I haven't really done anything with affiliate marketing. Like on my shop, I do have another woman's course on there, with my affiliate link. So I was thinking on my shop like PLR products and maybe a mix of like affiliate products too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know, but mainly PLR products, but it could be, a few of other people's products with an affiliate link.
Oh
Because
yeah, you
some
could
some
even
of
yeah.
the email marketing things, they frown upon the affiliate marketing, right?
Yeah, yes. Like somebody I know recently got their account shut down. They're using MailerLite because MailerLite lets you do free up to 1,000 subscribers, but they got shut down because they were doing affiliate marketing. So, because MailerLite doesn't like affiliate marketing. And
Okay.
MailChimp doesn't either, because they'll both just shut your account down without warning. And then
Wow.
she had to beg for her subscribers basically, because they wouldn't give them to her. They wouldn't let her in her account.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's good to know.
so Aweber is a good. I was using that, and I was doing lots of affiliate marketing with it, and I think I was only paying like $10 a month to start.
Okay.
And if you want to, and I think that integrates good with Shopify. I think it does. Not sure, but I was using Aweber with a member, which is another cart,
Okay.
and they worked really well
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
I have Thrive Cart because I purchased their lifetime thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um like they were doing like a one purchase lifetime. So actually when I got my tax refund last year, I purchased the lifetime membership of Thrive Cart.
Oh, so did I. You haven't done anything with it either.
No, I know. So I have this life, and now they have Thrivecart Learn, which is free for Thrivecart users.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Learn Plus, but the regular Learn. So you can even put courses or anything else out there. So yes, I have like so much at my disposal right now to try to make money. And it's like, and I don't know if it's just because I have so much that I just don't do anything, or what, but it's like I need to do something with what I have.
Oh yeah, you should also get on Pinterest because I'm a Pinterest verified merchant. So Pinterest will send my pins ahead of other pins because I have that
Oh wow.
status. Yeah, so I recommend getting on Pinterest, and you could sign up for the verified merchant program with your Shopify. So is this the Shopify store? Is this what this is?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a Shopify
No,
store.
the shop.kristenroush.com is just a WordPress site.
Oh, WordPress. Oh, okay. So if you were to get a Shopify, then you could become a verified merchant. But I think you can also get it as well with I think other platforms. But I know for sure you can get it with Shopify.
Okay. So you sell off your regular website and then you also have a Shopify store?
Oh yes, I use a member and also use Shopify to sell my printables. Like on Shopify, I have like over 80 products, and on
Okay.
my other ones like for commercial use printables. The PLR
Right.
Beach, that's for commercial use. So that's a different store because I didn't want to put them both together because people would get confused because that's why you shouldn't sell commercial use and personal use in the same store because people could get confused. They won't know which is which.
Right. And how do you, if you don't mind me asking, how do you go about selling something as commercial use? Like, do you just create something and then you just say, okay, this can be bought and reused for commercial use? Or do you
Well,
need like a
you
special license?
well you have to make it yourself. You can't use somebody
Yeah.
else's like you can't go and take somebody else's commercial use product and then redesign it and say here's mine.
Right.
You got to make it from scratch. So make it yourself.
Right.
Or hire somebody because I'm currently working with like two designers that will help me make my products. Like I'll go ahead and edit what they've done, or do ones myself. But like that just saves me lots of time because I got to do so much other stuff in my business.
Right. So anything you make from scratch, you can sell with commercial rights if you wanted to.
Oh yes, anything that you make yourself. But what I do to get images for my commercial use products is I'll go on Etsy and I'll ask clip art sellers if I can use them in my PL art, and a lot of them will say yes if I buy their license. So I pay like maybe $50 extra, and I'll buy their license, and then I'll have it in writing that they've agreed to let me use their graphics in my PLR. So that's how you can get graphics for your commercial use products.
Gotcha. That's some good advice. Thank you.
So are you looking to sell PLR?
I mean, that's another thought, It's like I have all these thoughts and want to do all these things, but I need to act on things too.
Oh yeah, you should
So I
like
think
set goals for yourself. Do you set goals?
I need to start doing that.
Because
I
I
think that
sell,
might help.
because I have this happy planner, and what I do is I'll plan out my weeks with it, and also use Google Calendar. I mean, in Google Calendar you can like plan out events for yourself, and put your to-do list in your calendar, so that way you have time blocks.
Right.
And it's really
Yes, I need to
easy
do
to
that.
do. Yeah, you can put Google Calendar on your phone, so you can take your calendar everywhere, so you know what you got to do. You can also make it send you alerts, so you can be reminded of what to do too.
Right. Yeah. I think I need to do that for myself and hold myself accountable to it too.
Yeah. There's just like do like not like a whole bunch every day. Like just kind of just do it like baby steps. Just maybe do one thing. Maybe tomorrow, like what you're gonna focus on tomorrow. Just like have one focus each day. And how much time can you do it? Because you have 3 kids, so
Right.
they're all like teenagers, right?
They're 9, 11, and 15.
Okay, so they're kind of close to like preteen. They're kind of close to being older, so they don't require too much attention, right? Like they just want to do their own thing. I
Yeah.
imagine.
Right. Yes.
So you got all this time that you're not with them because plus they're at school. So while they're at school, like you're currently at home, so maybe you could
Right.
block off some time and work on your business. Maybe focus. I'll say your number one thing to do is to like start an email list. Like you have it started, but I would probably like go on Pinterest, make a freebie, and have it linked to your blog, and have that way you get like a free subscribers, from a freebie opt-in. Like put a printable and make it free, and if someone signs up, they'll get it for free. And I'll start doing this on Pinterest and promoting it with Pinterest pins. Like, do you know how to make
Okay.
Pinterest pins?
So basically, I go onto Canva and I'll go to like their templates or something and redo
Oh yeah,
things.
yes, like yeah, Canva.com. They have Pinterest templates. You go to Canva.com and search Pinterest, and then it'll bring up all the templates. And you can like put your printable in the template. Like I would just like take a PLR that has several pages. Like some pages they may have like 28 pages. I'll just take like 3 or 4 pages out and make that a freebie. And then when they buy it, they'll sign up for the full planner if they from an opt-in link. So you have a free opt-in, but what you could do is link a sales page to the opt-in, and you could sell the free planner with it, or link to not free planner. I'm just really getting out over my words here. You would link to your store. You would link to a shop
Yeah.
listing on your store when they sign up. So then they'll be redirected to the paid planner. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I can't get
Right.
my words out right.
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to say. Yeah, that's a good idea. So just take a couple pages out of like this full product and offer that as a freebie. And then once they sign up for the freebie, like another page will come up saying, "Do you want to buy the full product?"
Oh yeah,
Something
yes,
like
and
that.
that's pretty easy to do with Elementor. That's a plugin for your blog, and you can sign
Yes.
up and get it. It's a free plugin. You can make a sales page, and what you do is just have a buy button that said buy now. Then they're redirected to this what cart are you using on here?
Um I think I have the WooCommerce on the shop.kristenrausch.com. I have it set up like WooCommerce.
Okay, so I
Um
would just link them, like from the cart. Just link them to this. I'm trying to see. I don't see a unique link for your cart. Looks like okay. So I would just link them to the sales listing from the buy button. So
okay.
so let me tell the process again. I try to get my words right. Okay. Well, first what I would do is I would make the freebie. Just take a PLR planner, and then take out 3 or 4 pages out. Make that the freebie. Put a nice cover on it, and then
Right.
they put that on a blog post and have an opt-in form to get it. So you go into your email provider, and you would put a link to the product. You can use like Amazon AWS or Dropbox, just some hosting, or even use your WordPress hosting for they can download the file with a link, the free file
Right.
in your
Yeah.
email. So when they sign up, they're sent an email with that free link, and then after they fill out the form, you can redirect them to a page. So that'll be the first
Right.
step, is to make the freebie and then put it on the email form and put the form on the blog, and then go to your email provider and make a link, for the sales page, and then like get the sales page done and link it up there. But I would first at least get a freebie opt-in. So that'd be your next step. Is your first step is just make the freebie opt-in, and then maybe think about later if you want to make sales off it or not. But at least get the opt-in out so you can start getting subscribers.
Right. And then I just need to think about promoting it and how to, you know, well, I guess I would go on and do the Pinterest pins in Canva and try Pinterest.
Oh yes, you can make like a freebie freebie Pinterest pin on Pinterest, and you can just send it to a board called Free Printables. Like if you make a board called Free Printables, you can also go into Facebook groups. There's all these Facebook groups for free printables, and you could sign up, and then you could post your freebie, and everybody in the group, will try to sign up for it. Like a lot of people will, and not like all of them, but just like a great deal of them. Because I do that to
Right.
promote my own freebies. Like I'll just post in the free printables groups. You just go to Facebook, and you go to groups, and you search free printables, and all these groups come up.
Okay.
Yeah, then when you can also put the sales page up later, but at least get the free opt-in started. That could be like, because tomorrow, the first thing you can do when you have some time, like you can set up a time blocks for it, is you could say, well, tomorrow I'm going to make a Pinterest pin for my freebie, and I'm going to make the freebie, and then maybe the next day you can just link it to like an opt-in form. Then the next day you can think about promoting it. You got to be a promotion day. So just do it like stuff every day, like something every day.
Right. Yes. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah, so don't think you gotta do it all in one day, because then you'll get overwhelmed and stressed. Like I would break it up into steps.
Yes.
And then the following week, like maybe you want to start making sales, like just see if you're getting any subscribers from this. And if you are, I would go ahead and put up a sales page, so that way they're redirected to the page where they can buy the full printable. Because a lot of them will. They want to buy the full thing, because they say, oh, I don't want like 3 pages. I want everyone the whole shebang here. So they'll buy the whole thing, and then I would charge like $7, or like $7, or 17 is kind of pushing it, but I would charge like $7 for it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh yeah, I hope to hear it goes well. Because like a lot of people on Pinterest, they love free things. And if you are offering something free, then they'll come and subscribe to get it. And like what sadly some people do is they'll like just post like a download link on their page. So when someone goes to the post, they'll just they'll just download it without getting a subscriber. So that's kind of dumb to do that. Like I see it happening a lot.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
if you're gonna do all this work, you should get a subscriber out of it.
Yes. Yes. For sure.
Yeah, so it just sounds like you just have like some limiting beliefs right now, and you just gotta just
Yes.
overcome that, and you start telling yourself good things. I'm sure good things will happen for you.
Right. Maybe make myself little sticky notes or something to stick in my bathroom mirror or something.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I love that idea. I need to do that too, because some days because I'm trying to lose weight right now. And some days I'll go, I'm just so fat. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm just so fat. Who's gonna do like la la la? I just keep saying that crap all the time. And so I need to stop doing that, because I say, well, I'm doing something about it. I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to eat healthy. So you can tell yourself that. So like I may be I may be working from scarcity now, but I'm starting to make money with my store, and I'm going to put myself out there. So you just kind of rebuff your excuses, and just stop, just thinking about all these scarcity you have. Start replacing it with abundant thoughts.
Right. Yes. For sure. I need to do that for sure.
Oh yes, I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be great. And do like just be so successful. I'm really praying for you.
Thank you. Yes, I'm going to start doing some things to better my mindset and actually taking action steps. And I'll give you some updates along the way.
Oh, I just can't wait to hear. I'm sure you're just gonna like make waves. And because you're such a beautiful person, and you're so pretty, and I'm sure you're just gonna get yourself out there and just make things happen and really tell your story from the heart. Like you should also put your story on your blog here. Do you even have it on here? I don't see
No,
any
I think
about information. Yeah. Yeah, because when you get out there and you're like saying, I'm this vulnerable person that's not afraid to say my life story, and like tell people about me, that other people are gonna follow you and like it, because people want to follow those that are authentic. They don't want to follow somebody that has everything that. And maybe the Kardashians, I'm sure people will follow them, but most people just want to follow someone that's authentic, and they want to follow real people.
Right. Yes. And they probably admire people that have come from the kind of lives like we have, and they've done stuff, they've done something to overcome things. So, and then maybe that'll help somebody else to overcome, for themselves as well. So,
Oh yeah, yes. You can also think of some skills you have that you can make a course using that Thrive Cart Learn. It's just sitting there. might as well use it.
Right.
Maybe like film a video every day, or like even plan it out first, like just in steps. Like you have to do everything in one day. You just do it in
Right.
steps. Like you can make a course, about any skills you may have. Even some like how to customize printables, because you have all these printables in here that you've customized. You can even
Right.
make a course on that, because I'm sure somebody would be interested.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should do something with the Thrive Cart Learn
Oh yeah,
since
if you
it's
have any,
available
yeah.
now.
Oh, you have all these tools to are disposable, but you're just not taking advantage of them.
Yes, for sure. I
You
know.
just have everything you need to be successful at this. You have more than most people even dream of right now.
Right. Yes, and I guess I should be grateful for that and be putting to use what God has given me.
Oh yeah, yes. Like also, believe in God too, and I just think that He's put me on this earth, to tell my story and to help other people, and that's
Right.
just how I feel in my heart. So that's why I kind of drive myself to put myself out there, and because otherwise I would just keep it all inside, and just hold myself, just like I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this, and curl up in a ball. But like I just feel pushed, propelled to, tell my
Right.
story. So I'm sure that the same as goes for you. If you just put
Right.
yourself out there, and you're, I mean, not be afraid to make a video. Like you've done really well today, and you've done really well in this podcast and video, and I'm sure people are really looking to you because they're saying, wow, this Kristen, if she can do this, like maybe I can do it. So you're really making a
Yeah.
difference right now.
Yes. Thank you. And that's what I really want to do, is make a difference and help people. And I know I can't do that hiding myself and, and being in the dark. I need to
Oh
get out there
yeah,
and
yeah.
do it.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah, yes. You just like you can maybe make your own podcast. It's only $5 a month with Libsyn. I
Yeah.
just pay that. That to start. It's like so cheap to start when anyone can do it. Like
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I might as well call this podcast the I don't know what I'm doing podcast.
And I'm sure people would listen because they would probably love that because it would be
Oh
real.
yeah.
It'd be real and authentic.
Oh yeah, yeah. And so I'd also like maybe get some social media started too, like maybe a Facebook and an Instagram, and like get
Yeah.
on Pinterest to start promoting this baby.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So I think I'm going to make myself a plan and block out some blocks, like you said, on the Google Calendar and go through my PLR and, or maybe just start making some pins with stuff that I already have in my shop that I don't
Mm-hmm.
promote or anything. Make a freebie, make some pins and start getting myself out there.
Yeah, you could even just put a freebie on your store, because when someone buys, did they get on your email list? Do you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
you can do that way. You don't have to go through the opt-in form. You can just make a free product on your store, because that also
Right.
works in Shopify too. If somebody buys something, if somebody gets something free, they go on my email list.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, so okay, that might be easier to do. Just like make a printable that's like, just make a free printable that's like 3 or 4 pages. But I want to give away the whole entire planner.
Right. Yes.
Okay,
That
well
makes
this
sense.
has been awesome. I really enjoyed talking with you today.
Yes, me too. And thank you for helping me to see things differently.
Oh, yo, yeah, yes. Like anybody out there can just overcome the feelings of scarcity. You're just training your brain to think differently. Any
Right.
behavior can be learned. If you replace scarce thoughts with abundant thoughts, you can really like make something of yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it's all in your mind. It's like mindset, like money mindset. You just gotta replace negative thoughts with positive ones and live in a positive mindset.
Right. Yes, for sure. You are right.
I hope so. Like I try to make my husband say that.
Yeah, I don't know. So sometimes it's hard for the men to listen.
Yeah.
Women seem to listen more.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks so much. Like, if anybody's interested to check out Kristen's shop, it's shop.kristenroush.com, Roush. So, like, definitely check out her store. It's, like, really cool. And also go
Thank
to
you.
mombeach.com/podcast for notes, and also link to Christian's shop in the show notes. So, I hope everyone has an excellent day. And thanks again, Kristen. You've just been excellent, the best guest so far.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here with you today and talk to you. And I will start pushing myself. I'm going to have you hold me accountable in this podcast episode. So anybody that listens is like, you said you were going to start pushing yourself.
Oh, yeah, you said it,
Yeah, and I'll give you some updates as I go along.
Oh, great. Okay, everybody, have an excellent day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to the Becky Beach Show. Please go to mombeach.com/podcast to learn more about my podcast and for show notes. If you want a 2022 free printable goal planner, please go to mombeach.com/subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great day. Goodbye.